Dominic Green. I can't I can't believe I remember his name, Dominic Green, and that movie was like, man. So yeah, everyone was connected with Spectre, and when you see that, it's like, okay, I don't know why, but it kind of showed a let's get to the opening credits. Of course, the Bond films are famous for their famous opening credits with the hit title song. So the opening credits was with, of course, the song by Sam Smith, "Writings on the Wall." And believe it or not, I actually digged the the opening credits. There was some parts that looked like the opening credits from Live and Let Die, and that whole little montage of Daniel Craig's past movies missions, and it's like shards of glass. You see Silva, you see Lashif, you see Vesper drowning, which I must admit that was like, oh, when I saw that, I had a feeling like, oh yeah, this is gonna be good. And later on, they reference to Vesper, Blofeld saying, oh, I was the author of all your pain, and he tells Madeline, did he tell you about Vesper, that she was the big one, and blah 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 blah. Did I get to Hinks? Well, let's talk about Hinks. Hinks is bad. I'm not gonna say the other word. He's bad to the bone. Let's just leave it like that. He's awesome. He's awesome as a henchman, and we needed a cool henchman. So I hope Hinks is gonna come back, which most likely I have a feeling that he does. That he will come back. I just hope they don't do what they did with Jaws. I just hope he comes back, and I don't want him to be good. I don't want him to join Bond's side. I want him to continue to come after Bond. So here's where it comes in, the possibilities. All right, Hinks, he just got thrown off a train. Spoiler. Um, I have a feeling he might be back. As for the first Bond girl in the first act of the film, well, not first, but second Bond girl we see on the screen, Lucia Sciarra. She did not die. Actually, first Bond girl that I've not seen die in the Daniel Craig movies. Usually, the first girl that Daniel Craig gets with ends up dying. But actually, she tells her to get a hold of Felix Leiter, and I'm glad he was referenced in it, but we didn't see him, sadly. So I guess she lived, for what I remember. They did not mention her. He just said, oh, get in contact with my friend Felix. That was about it. And that was it. We didn't see her after that. As for Madeline Swan, she did not die. There's so much going on in this movie. It's not bad, but it's kind of cool. The first half of the movie, it is Sam Mendes' movie. The middle, it's a classic Bond. And by the third act of the movie, it feels like it's it feels like it's more of a mind bending ending, kind of like, I think I mentioned earlier that if Arkham Asylum would be a real movie, it would kind of look like it. Well, it kind of it kind of was like a little like Arkham Asylum. Well, I felt it kind of like Arkham Asylum, uh, and I think this is the first Bond movie that we ever see. Spoiler: if we ever see Blofeld actually be in MI6. Does it even count? Even though Silva blew it up in the last one. Anyways, it still looks pretty cool where he's in there, and in that scene you can see that he has the scar. Um, Now we're going to talk about the ending, the actual, well, two-part ending. There's an ending where, like I mentioned before, this might be Daniel Craig's last Bond movie. Um, so it was the end. You could tell it's the end. There's two sides. He's standing in the middle with Blofeld, and Blofeld's basically pretty much telling him, what are you waiting for? Kill me.
Do it! Do it! Come on, kill me! I'm here! Come on, do it now! Kill me!
And Bond is there, and he's and he's debating, he's contemplating, he's pondering, should I kill him? Should I not kill him? And surprisingly, he did not kill him. Spoiler, he did not kill him. He unloaded the gun and walked away. And on both sides, M's on one side and Madeline's on the other. So pretty much this is his choice. Madeline knows who he is, what his life is like. And M knows that it's a job, and he even said in Skyfall, it's a young man's game. So, and I liked the whole, not killing Blofeld. Two reasons why I liked it. One, because through the whole movie, through the whole series, they referenced to him as an assassin, and the whole, that he's a killer, a murderer, and the license to kill, and not, and having a license to kill also means not to kill. I also liked that he took the high route, that he was the bigger man and did not kill. He just walked away. Second, why I liked it, because Blofeld did not die. This could lead up to another installment in the Spectre saga, or really establish Spectre. Because for what we saw, I did not talk about Spectre. Spectre, back then in the 60s, their plan was freaking crazy. I was for a minute, if Spectre was real, I'd be freaking out. For Spectre now, they did mention what they wanted to do and what they were trying to do. Well, a little of that was covered in Skyfall, manipulating stocks, and getting money through the internet, manipulating everything through the internet. That's what they were trying to do, and something they were talking more about human trafficking, which was a little like, what they were trying to go for was for more of a realistic tone, they weren't going to try to go bigger and over the top like any average Bond villain would do. But there were some things that probably had some thing to do with Spectre. Like, there was a scene where Bond and Alan walk into a observatory, and there's a meteorite, and Blofeld gives this speech about, they were separated in space, was alone, and he was alone, freezing, space, him and the avalanche and ice. And I thought the meteorite was going to do something, are they going to bring an asteroid down? And it's the Dr. Evil.
Release the meteor!
Release the meteor!
Oh! Oh, no way! Right in the Kanyigin!
What is this base? Are they gonna like release some toxin into the air, into the atmosphere or something, something that will do something, but what their plan was mainly just mainly doing what bad things are currently going on in the world right now, economic problems, trafficking, drug trafficking, human trafficking, which I'm not saying it was like meh, of a objective of them trying to do, but it was kind of like dang, but I don't know, their deliverance of it. I don't know, when Silva delivered it, it was like, oh crap, we actually didn't have it. When they're delivering it, it's like, But there are some scenes where Spectre actually does some things that creep me out. The whole, whenever they stand, or whenever Blofeld shuts off something or ends the meeting, as they rise, the lights shut off, so you don't see their faces.